Hello everyone, today we're going to look at a really happy ukulele chord progression. I'm going to show you the chords, we're going to learn how to strum it, and we're also going to learn how to pick it. So that's what we're going to learn. Let's get to a close-up and learn the chords, and let's do it. Okay, so let's start with the chords. So we're going to start with an A chord, which I'm not going to go through the chords, but it's from the top down, it's 2, 1, 0, 0. Into an F sharp minor, which is really just a case of dropping our third finger onto the second fret of the E string. So that's 2, 1, 2, 0. Then we're going to switch to a D. So you can either slide this index finger up fret, so it's all bunched up like that, or you can actually just change your finger into a standard D, which is 2, 2, 2, 0. And then we're into an E7, which is 1, 2, 0, 2. And then you can repeat that section again, so that is A into F sharp minor, into a D, into your E7. So for the second section, we start with an A chord, which is 2, 1, 0, 0, as I said in the first part, into a C diminished 7, which is a little awkward chord, but it's 2, 3, 2, 3. Then we're into a D6, which is just barred at fret 2. Back to our E7. Finish on our A chord. So it's quite a nice happy chord progression, sounds pretty cool. So the way I strum this, because I try and give it quite a happy feel, so we're going to go with something like this. So that is, what is that? That is down, chuck. Yeah, cool. So that is down, chuck, up, down, up. And then the same. Same for the D. Down, chuck, up, down, up. Just mix it up on the E7. Down, up, chuck, up, down, up. So if I put those first four chords together. And then maybe I'll play that through twice. So we loop through that twice. And then we come on to the sort of second part. So we come back to our A, and I'll play pretty much the same way that I've played the A in the first section. And then we come on to this C diminished 7 chord. What I actually do is I start with this, just one fret down, and I slide into it. So instead of starting 2, 3, 2, 3, I actually start down here, which is 1, 2, 1, 2. And as I strum it, I slide into it. So I strum, which is quite nice. It just gives it a little bit of flavour. And then I do exactly the same on the next chord, which is a D6. So instead of the D6 is normally barred at fret 2, I actually start with the chord barred at fret 1. So I keep the strumming quite simple for this. Because I've got those slides in, you don't need to do too much. So into our E7 before bringing it home with our A. Just a nice, long, slow strum just to finish it off. Quite a nice bouncy one, really, really sort of fun to play. So that is quite a nice, fun one to play. Obviously, in the intro, you'll have heard me fingerpick it. So I'm going to go through a little bit of the fingerpicking for this one now as well. Okay, so for the intro, I played a fingerpicking version of the exact same chord progression, which sounded quite cool. So I'm going to teach you a little bit of that now. So we'll get back to a close-up and I'll show you what I was playing. So starting with my A chord, it sounded something like this. I'm starting with a C string, then I'm plucking the E string, then the G string, then I'm actually using my third finger on the second fret of the A string, and I'm plucking and pulling off. So I'll just put that together. So after I've done that, I'm then plucking the E string, the C string, and back to the E string again. So the plucking, nice and slow, is this. Then I'm going to drop my third finger on for our second chord, and this time I'm going to use my pinky to pull off. Then I'm going to switch to the D chord and do exactly the same. So all the same, pretty much we're just switching the finger up that's doing that pull off. Then for our E7 chord, I'm actually pulling off from the 4th fret to the 2nd fret. So that's my E7 chord on. And then I'll play through that twice. So it's quite simple, it's quite a nice little finger picked way of doing things. And then the second section I sort of went more into a little bit of strumming again. So after I'd done that picking, went back to my A chord, so just a few ideas there. I don't want you to go away and do it exactly like what I did, because honestly I play it a little bit differently every time anyway, but just experiment with picking. You've got a couple of ideas on pull-offs there to go at as well.